guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is the secret rules of being an Americano.
Oh, another lofty.
It is.
We like a lofty. Hopefully you guys are enjoying these videos. If you are, smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, why not? It does help us out. It's nice to see as well. It's always nice, you get up in the morning, 10 more people have subscribed.
Yeah, I also will like the next plaque, so.
We're a long way off.
What is it?
It's 1 million.
Alright.
We're a long way off.
If you could just like, that would be great.
Share it with a lot of people. There you go. Smash that like button, guys. Smash the subscribe button. We would really appreciate it, like we said. Check out Patreon if you can. It does really help us out as well. Some TV shows starting to go on there. Big news going to come in a few days, hopefully. And yeah. Are you ready?
Yes.
The secret rules of being an American. What have we got?
Yeah, but you're not even in my league, mate. America, the land of the free, home of the brave, and for reasons that I've still not figured out, ranch dressing on everything. I moved here 16 years ago, and while I've since discovered that a flannel is called a washcloth, nobody prepared me for the secret rules of being an American.
And I'm not talking about stuff that I saw on the citizenship test. No, these are the bizarre, unwritten social codes that govern everyday life.
Like the fact that "what's up" isn't an actual question, but a stand-in for hello. I had to learn that the hard way after responding with "not too good" after last night's White Castle. Meanwhile, one of my own not-so-secret rules...
White Castle?
I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means. Is that a secret American thing? Don't know. What's up?
What's up?
If you're not yet subscribed to this channel, do that now.
Same here.
In the meantime, here are the secret rules of being an American that nobody talks about, except me and occasionally Reddit. In recent times, I've become aware of a particular American, or perhaps even Midwestern phenomenon, the front porch wave.
This one appears to be most common in the suburbs. On several occasions since I moved into this house, I've been walking through my neighbourhood, minding my own business, when suddenly a stranger who's sitting on their porch will raise their hand and wave at me.
My British
That's so
nice.
friendly. Also, by the way, having porches is so American.
Mm-hmm.
We don't do that in the UK.
No.
Like to sit on and just sit out
wave.
now. It just does not happen in the UK. So one, I love that you have them, and two, I love people being friendly
Love
from
the
them.
friendliness.
That's good.
instincts kicked in, and I immediately thought, do I know this person? Did I miss a social engagement? Do they have posters of me on their wall?
Of course, it turns out I didn't know them. In America, you wave at people that you don't know. It's just a sign of neighborliness.
Stop
That's
generalizing
nice.
Americans, Lawrence, because only a total weirdo would wave at a stranger. And I've just realized I'm pointing at a stranger.
But the first few times it happened,
That's well
I
good
panicked and waved back with all the confidence of a hammer covered in milk. The front porch wave is part of a broader tradition of American suburban politeness, and sometimes it's even more horrifying than that.
I was just
I like
strolling
this.
down
Yeah,
the
people do this
ordinary
in Jersey,
American
don't they?
sidewalk when it happened.
Pardon?
People do this in Jersey.
Yeah, not as much as like up north or something in England. It's, a southern thing is not to say, but why not say hello?
Yeah,
to someone?
although today we went on a
Literally
walk.
today.
No, we
Today.
the video will come out in the future. But went on a walk anyway, and this person with their dog was in front of us, and then there was this runner, and the runner said hi to the person with the dog, and then as they're approaching us, James literally goes to me,
Say hello. Say
out
hello.
of nowhere, say hello, and I'm like, hello?
I just saw how happy it made that interaction with the two people in front of us.
Yeah, but obviously that I say hello to people when I walk with Archie on my walks and everything. I say hello to pretty much everybody I pass, unless they're phone down or looking at me.
You know, I saw how much it made them happy in front. Just a simple hello between strangers. So I was like, say hello, say hello.
Yeah, and then
did.
you went,
And it
you
made-
alright?
You guys got happy and I chimed in, you alright? But that was a you alright, as in
That
like a
didn't
hello.
require an answer.
Yeah, which you guys do as well. That's quite American, I think, doing that.
Congratulations.
I think it is, yeah.
A stranger, someone I had never met, had no prior connection to, and honestly had no logical reason to interact with, looked me in the eye and said, hello.
I panicked.
Where I come from, this interaction only ever involves a confused tourist or maybe an
Often to Great
over-enthusiastic
Grimsby.
charity worker. You don't expect it from somebody who lives around the corner. But in America, the gregarious pedestrian is wide rife.
On a separate occasion, another passerby nodded and confidently uttered the phrase, "How's it going?" I was mortified. At first, I thought I'd stumbled into a small town where everybody knew each other, but it wasn't that, because this was a thriving cityscape known as Indianapolis.
Americans, these remarkably sociable people, seem to have perfected the art of the passing greeting.
Damn it, I've lived here my whole life and I have never greeted somebody while walking. I also don't walk.
Whether it's a simple nod, a hey there, or the slightly more advanced how you doing, which again requires no meaningful response.
My therapist told me that the best way to overcome your fears is to face them. So I've reluctantly started doing it myself. About once a week while walking the dog, I issue my own hello to passers-by, unless it happens to be Suburban Sue, in which case I pretend I haven't seen her. Of course, my newfound politeness has led to some confusion when I visit home and accidentally greet strangers who then assume that I am a confused tourist, and I suppose in a weird way, I am.
Small talk.
Small talk in Britain usually consists of two people agreeing that those clouds over there don't look too good, do they?
If you took away weather from the national discourse, British people would recoil in horror at the mere thought that small talk is even happening.
But in America, small talk is...
I am okay with small talk because I like sport. I feel like weather and sport are the two basically get out of jail free cards.
We haven't been out in a long time because we have a baby.
Yeah.
We're old. But when we used to go out, we used to get taxis back. Oh.
A small talk about, oh, who do you support?
Do you know who Rotherham is?
Yeah, no. Then we get into Rotherham, football. We're not. Sport is so easy. If a person doesn't know sport, I'm kind of like, oh, this is awkward.
It's a bit quiet, isn't it?
But weather is one.
Yeah, I don't talk.
What's your job? And then once you've exhausted the job, it's like, do you do anything interesting if you don't like sport? I'm joking. I'm joking. But yeah, we're not that good at small talk, Brits, are we?
I don't like talking to people.
It's like the 5th most popular sport, just ahead of soccer. Some Americans will talk to anyone, anywhere, about anything.
Except for the millions who do not, because talking is overwhelming and people are dumb.
Standing in line at the grocery store, expect a full conversation about your purchases, your weekend plans, and occasionally whether or not you're that guy from YouTube.
At first, I didn't know enough small talk to keep up, which forced me to Google, what does the bears mean?
The trick, though, is mastering the right topics. Food, safe. Sport, absolutely. But never, and I mean never, bring up politics. Unless that person has a bumper sticker that you happen to agree with, then it's fine.
No, I don't want to make it sound like Americans aren't capable of deep conversation. I mean, I've been the subject of many. It's just they've also turned surface-level chatter into an art form. And it's only once you've mastered it yourself that you can bring up the important stuff like, hello, where can I get edibles for a friend that's into that sort of thing? He's still on the phone. Did you hear that just now?
Right,
I'm trying to make a video, so can you hang up? We'll get mommy and daddy to hang up then. But over time, I've come to appreciate American small talk for what it is. It's basically about building a brief human connection, or destroying one if they don't get British sarcasm. If there's one thing that Americans guard more fiercely than their freedom, it's their personal space.
In Britain, we're used to cosy queues and cramped public transport, but in America, there seems to be an invisible bubble around everyone.
Yeah, this is one reason why I loved COVID. Because I loved the fact that people couldn't come close to me. Like, it was illegal. It was illegal to be in my personal space.
Get away from me.
Bring that back, man.
Just the time. For pickpockets or my wife's cousin Chad.
This obsession with space extends to every aspect of life. Cars are bigger, roads are wider, and personal space isn't just a concept. It might as well be a constitutional right. Am I right?
You obviously didn't go to school here.
Back when I was a stage actor, I thought it would be perfectly fine to hug everybody after the show, which is the only time that hugging is acceptable in Britain. But the American actors just weren't into it, and honestly, neither was I, so absolutely no one won.
If you stand too close while chatting, the other person will slowly retreat, especially if you've run out of Old Spice.
And if you think this is somehow a criticism, think again. Because I also like my space. I mean, why do you think I keep you all 6 feet away from the camera?
Aha! Yes, the infamous American smile. A beacon of warmth, friendliness, and dental insurance.
Now, I'll admit, I don't encounter beaming grins ever since I moved to Chicago, but in Indiana, people would flash dem pearly whites all the time. They don't speak like that.
I mean, all teeth look immaculate to a British person.
And such smiles might be accompanied by a greeting, such as, oh my God, are you British? Or, hello, welcome to Applebee's.
Actually, when it comes to this particular stereotype of Americans, restaurant servers do a lot of the heavy lifting.
Americans that I've known who've worked as waitstaff often tell me that they have to force this smile when, for instance, a customer thinks they're being original by saying, my beer glass has a hole in the bottom. Hilarious. But it did stand out to me when I first moved.
You know, I've never heard that one.
I've never heard that
I
one.
might use that. I like it.
It's not funny.
Got a hole in the bottom. And we're doing an American accent as well.
To make you sound even
Because
funnier.
in Britain, not only do wait staff not usually smile, but you don't normally see them for about an hour. Ironically, to give you personal space.
And British people in general aren't as likely to smile at strangers. Actually, given our dental makeup, that's probably how we keep crime down.
A smile in America says, I'm friendly, I'm approachable, and I'm in no way here to sell you double glazing.
Okay.
Actually, it can mean that. And finally, the Midwestern goodbye, a phenomenon that's so drawn out it makes Return of the King look like a short.
My father-in-law had it down to a science.
First of all, there's the initial goodbye. This is where somebody claps their hands together and says,
Well, we better get going.
and this is a lie. The only thing that gets going is more conversation.
Because next, we enter the standing in the kitchen phase. This is where everybody pretends to be leaving, but instead forms a conversation huddle by the fridge. Then comes the porch descent. And there's no waving here. This is where you all
Porch
finally
descent.
migrate to the door, but not before bonding over, I don't know, grandma's recent bowel issues. And just when you think you're free, it's time for the driveway chat, while standing next to your car, hoping they don't notice your bumper stickers.
And finally, the reverse goodbye. This is when you pull out of the driveway with your windows down,
Exchanging emotional words like you're in a Hallmark movie.
Call me when you get there. Tell your mom I said hi.
Steve, drive safe. And just like that, it's 2 a.m.
Okay, this one actually is accurate.
Now, part of me almost didn't include the Midwestern goodbye on this list.
After all, the theme of this video is
Secret rules of being an American.
not Midwestern.
And then it occurred to me.
And also the Brits are very bad at saying bye. That
We
sounds very
always say,
British.
like, I say like bye 5 times, like bye, bye, bye,
I
bye,
mean,
bye.
it's still going. I mean, eventually, finally, someone just hangs up. Eventually.
That while this is a Midwestern stereotype, it's probably something that people experience in other parts of the country too. Let me know if your family does this, and until the next video, goodbye. Actually, no, that's not it. If you have not yet seen my video about American inventions that changed Britain forever, part 2 is coming very soon. So watch.
Okay, we'll go and check that out. If you want us to check out part 2, so
I think I did.
part 2.
Oh no, have I?
I was gonna say, I think we've done part 1. If you want to check out part 2, go and check it out. If you want us to, let us know in the comments below. Check out Lawrence's channel. Enjoyed that.
I did enjoy that.
Some good ones.
It's good, yeah.
Smash that button, guys. Smash that subscribe button. And what should we do?
Have a fantastic
And
day.
we'll see you legends in the next one. Peace.